Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jaume and today we are going to explore 5 Python built-ins I use every day as a data scientist. Most data scientists focus on libraries like pandas, NumPy, or scikit-learn, but some of the biggest productivity tools come from Python built-ins. In today's video, we are going to explore how these Python built-ins, such as zip, enumerate, sorted, any, and map, can make your notebooks cleaner, faster, and easier to maintain. To keep things simple, I will use this small books dataset. It's only 5 rows, but it's great to illustrate transformations without distractions. I will print out this data frame, and as you can see here, we have 5 rows with 4 columns: title, author, rating, and year. The first built-in Python function I daily use is zip. And anytime I need to combine multiple columns without writing loops or temporary lists, I use the zip function. For example, if I want to combine in a single column Sapiens and Harari, Homo Deus Harari, Atomics, Avid James Clear in tuples, I use this function without writing long and messy loops. For example, if we create the column title author pair, which will use will return a list of the zip function, and here we have to pass the two iterables that we want. In this case, we want two lists: the title and the author. So we pass the title column and then the author column, and if we print this result, okay, we just get the tuples assigned with each title and author. And take in mind here that if you use the zip function, here is straightforward and we don't have to use longer loops and write 4 or 5. The second built-in Python function I use daily is enumerate. If you ever loop through a column and also need the index, enumerate is your best friend, as you will see here. For example, if I want to print the index and the title, I will just use the enumerate function. For example, if I use the index and title in enumerate, and here we pass the iterable, in this case is the title column of the books dataset. And if we just want to print the index and the title, you will see here that we get the index associated with its title instead of manually writing for loops and maintaining counters or risking on errors. The third built-in function I will use is the sorted function. And as you know, you can sort a function data frame using the sort values, and you pass here by, for example, rating, and then ascending equals false. And here you will just obtain a data frame mutated, sorted by its rating from lowest to highest. But what if we want a local sort, a quick local sort that returns a neat sorted list of tuples, highest rating first? Well, I will just use this, and as you can see here, I'm just using the sorted built-in function, passing the zip, and as we saw before, we just pass two iterables, rating and title, and here we are just printing tuples instead of the mutated dataset. So if we print, here we just obtaining the rating and its title sorted by highest rating first. Before deeper analysis, I will always sanity check the data. Any and all built-in functions help me validate assumptions instantly, and they are really useful. Imagine I want to print, if in the data set, imagine we have millions or thousands of rows, if there is any book with rating, okay, higher than 4.8, and we want to print it using the any function. So we are just printing here if there's any book in the dataset with a rating higher than 4.8. So we are just obtaining false. As you can see here, the maximum is 4.8, so we don't have 4.9 or 5. And the all function is really useful as well, because imagine if we want to print if all books year are higher than 2000. Well, we just print this and the result is true, 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 false, but we want to print if all of these books are higher than 2000, and the result is false since we have here a book from Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, a really great book that is not from the 21st century. And as you can see here, any and all are really useful. I recommend you to dive into these built-in functions because I use daily them as a data scientist, and they come really handy for quick sanity checks, verifying outliers, nulls, and other stuff that data scientist needs to check before modeling the data. The last built-in function I use daily as a data scientist is the map function. When I need quick element-wise transformations, I often prefer map over apply because it's faster for simple functions and more expressive. Imagine we want the title books to be lowercase and the spaces here to be replaced by underscores. Then we are gonna use the map function. Follow me. I will create a new column, title clean, okay? And here we just refer the column that we want to modify. In this case is the title column, and here we pass the map function, and the map function expects a function inside, and we will use the anonymous lambda function in Python. I hope you know about it because in pandas we use them a lot. And here we said that we want to first lowercase the title, so we just use the x dot lower, and then we want to concatenate another function, in this case the replace string method. And what we want to replace, well, we want to replace the spaces here by underscores, okay? And if we print this, we are gonna explore how this new column is modified using the map function. We lowercase the title and we replace the spaces with underscores. I recommend you to use the map function here every time you need to perform quick transformation in a string column. And here you have a wrap up of the 5 built-in Python functions we've just explored: zip, enumerate, any, all, sorted, and map. Its definition, what it returns, and example use cases that we've already seen. Remember that these functions are from the standard Python library. We don't have to import them, and this is the best part because it makes our code cleaner, faster, and far more maintainable without having to import any library or to maintain libraries by ourselves. If you want to keep improving in Python, check out the links in the description, including the Medium article. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and follow me on LinkedIn where I share daily Python tips. See you in the next one.